Children are always learning, even when no lesson is planned. They learn when adults speak. They learn when adults sigh. They learn when voices sharpen, when patience thins, when warmth disappears without explanation. They learn when nothing is said at all. Much of what children absorb is never written on a board or spoken out loud. It arrives through tone, through timing, through the way adults enter a room. A child doesn't need instructions to sense tension. They feel it in the air before words form. They notice when adults are rushed, when approval is given conditionally, when affection follows achievement, when attention is withdrawn after a mistake. These moments are quiet. They rarely look harmful, but they teach something nonetheless. Children absorb what it feels like to take up space, whether their presence is welcomed or merely tolerated, whether questions are an interruption or an invitation, whether emotions are allowed to exist or must be hidden quickly. They learn what happens when they hesitate, when they speak too softly, when they speak too loudly, when they need more time than the schedule allows. They learn who receives patience and who doesn't. What children absorb is often mistaken for personality. A child who becomes quiet is called shy. A child who pushes back is called difficult. A child who performs constantly is called mature. Rarely do we ask what the environment has been teaching them all along. Children don't separate intent from impact. They don't hear, "I didn't mean it that way." They feel what happened and store it as information. Over time, these small signals collect. They become beliefs about the world. I'm too much. I must get it right to be liked. It's safer not to ask. I should disappear before I disappoint. No one teaches these sentences directly. They are absorbed. Children absorb how adults handle power, whether it is steady or unpredictable, whether it protects or overwhelms, whether it prepares after harm or pretends nothing happened. They absorb how mistakes are treated, whether errors invite guidance or humiliation, whether failure leads to curiosity or shame. They absorb how adults treat one another, how authority speaks to vulnerability, how difference is handled, how discomfort is managed. They learn what is allowed long before they learn what is expected. This is why children from the same classroom can carry very different inner worlds. Each one absorbs the environment through their own nervous system. Some harden, some comply, some retreat, some stay alert at all times. None of these are choices, they are responses. Children don't need better explanations. They need environments that don't require constant adaptation. This chapter is not asking adults to control every signal. That would be impossible. It's asking for awareness, to notice that teaching doesn't begin with curriculum. It begins with presence, that long before children learn how to read the world, they learn how it feels to be in it.